Spring, Michigan, the Godwin Heights High School Marching Band. From Linden, Michigan, the Linden High School Marching Band. From Edwardsburg, Michigan, the Edwardsburg High School Marching Band. From Spring Lake, Michigan, the Spring Lake High School Marching Band. From Ferndale, Michigan, the Ferndale High School Marching Band. From Plainwell, Michigan, the Plainwell High School Marching Band. And from Stevensville, Michigan, the Lakeshore High School Marching Band. Fans, before we announce the scores this evening, the MCBA would like you to join us in showing appreciation to the parents and family members of our performers tonight for their encouragement and support in the pursuit of excellence. We'd also like to thank the band directors, music teachers, and color guard instructors who are responsible for the education and development of the outstanding young men and women who have performed for you this evening. Fans, please, a huge round of applause for all of our competing groups for the 2025 MCBA Flight 4 State Championship Finals. Fans, Flight 4 Awards will be presented this evening by MCBA Executive Board Trustees Melissa Holsell and Mike Wells. Fans, in partnership with our corporate sponsors, Con Selmer, Marshall Music, and Sheldon Cleaners, the MCBA is proud to continue the tradition of awarding college scholarships to deserving MCBA students that have chosen to pursue a college major in music. Here to present our scholarship is Con Selmer Vice President for Education, Marketing, and Sales, Mike Campice. Marshall Music School Service Representative, Tim Fisher. And Sheldon Cleaners Vice President, Jeff Engel. Fans, today in Flight 4, we will be awarding a single $2,000 MCBA scholarship. Please congratulate our scholarship recipient, Alexander Harvey from the Linden High School Marching Band. Congratulations again to Alexander, an outstanding senior member of the Linden High School Marching Band. Fans, in 2023, the MCBA created our Hall of Fame to recognize directors, judges, and staff members that have had a positive impact on the activity. In 2023 and 2024, legacy members of the MCBA were the focus of our recognition efforts. Please turn your attention to the video displays as we highlight our 2025 Hall of Fame inductees, Ed Turner and Max Coley Jr.
My name is Mac Pittard. I was the executive director of MCBA for 39 years. When I first met Ed, he was the junior high band director. And when Ed got the reins, I want to say they had higher standards. And they really pushed the envelope in terms of show design and the requirements that were placed upon the kids. Like, their rehearsals were hard. They would go down to regionals, and make the night show, I think, every time they went down there. And sometimes they would, score very high or even win. And A lot of that was because of what Ed had decided that, this is what the band's going to do.
1973 is the year that I graduated from high school, and right about that time, things were changing quite a bit. When I was in high school, we were a high-stepping marching band, so I knew that if I could go in with maybe something new with the visual program, it would be a good product. Big influence for me was the visual staff people that were heavy into winter guard. You tried to surround yourself with the best people that you could find. My favorite show was the Picasso show. We had a parent that was the mayor of Durand, and she wasn't in the band program but she was a graduate of Durand, and she painted those paintings on a gym floor with a broom, and they were unbelievable. So we were just blessed with having people around that we could use that would help us with the program, and I assume it's like that with every small town.
When Ed was the treasurer, he was the first treasurer of MCBA.
MCBA has really changed a lot in the 30 years that I was around it. It changed over the years from finals being hosted at Durand to Plymouth to the Pontiac Silverdome, and now to Ford Field. If you wanted to be proactive in marching, that was the organization to be with.
I'm Mark Townley. I'm one of the band directors at Byron Center High School. I'm a graduate from Northview High School, so I've known him since about 1988. And when I'm asked about why I became a band director, my answer has always been the same, that the experience I had in band, and specifically the doors that Mr. Colley opened up for me, and that world he opened up for me, was something that I wanted to spend the rest of my life doing. And I wanted to dedicate my life to trying to give students even part of the same experience that he gave to me. Mr. Colley was always amazing with building relationships. He used humor all the time, was very, very funny, and that helped to make people feel comfortable. But while he was building these relationships, he also had a drive for excellence, and he instilled all of us with that drive. We wanted to achieve things on a really high level because of how he motivated us and because of the high standards that he had. I think one of the things that was unique about him, though, is that his work really transcended all the different organizations that he was part of. That just spoke to his values overall and just what he was trying to achieve, that he was trying to give students the best experience possible in whatever venue that they could. I think one of the important things when talking about Mr. Colley is just referencing the enormous impact he's had on so many people, not just through the thousands of students that he's had, but his legacy through the countless students that became band directors, successful band directors. Then he had countless student teachers that became outstanding band directors. And really, his legacy as a band director is tremendous, but that legacy really pales in comparison to his legacy as a father, and also his legacy as a grandfather. But with Mr. Colley, it was always about achieving excellence, doing the best that you can. It was never about the competition, never about the results. It was always about living your life to the fullest through these kind of events. And he was a master of that.
And now, fans, we move into our placement and caption awards. We ask that everyone remain seated until all of the awards in Flight 4 have been announced. And now, here are the scores from tonight's competition. In 10th place, with a score of 74.15, the Clio High School Marching Band. And now, fans, we will now present the award for Outstanding Percussion. This award has been generously sponsored by the Michigan Alliance for Performing Arts. Here to present the award is President of MAPA, Chris Villag. Tonight, the award for Outstanding Percussion in Flight 4 is presented to the Ferndale High School Marching Band. In ninth place, with a score of 74.8, 74.8, the Hazel Park High School Marching Band. And now we will present the award for Outstanding Auxiliary. This award has been generously sponsored by the Michigan Color Guard Circuit. Here to present the award is MCGC representative to WGI, Allison Jameski. Tonight, the award for Outstanding Auxiliary in Flight 4 is presented to the Lakeshore High School Marching Band. In eighth place, with a score of 76.45, 76.45, the Godwin Heights High School Marching Band. In seventh place, with a score of 77.25, 77.25, the Marysville High School Marching Band. Fans, we will now present the award for Outstanding Music Performance. This award has been generously sponsored by the 126th Army Band. Here to present the award is Chief Warrant Officer 4, Kimberly Ferrante of the 126th Army Band. Tonight, the award for Outstanding Music Performance in Flight 4 is presented to the Lakeshore High School Marching Band. In sixth place, with a score of 80.25, 80.25, the Linden High School Marching Band. In fifth place, with a score of 82.3, the Edwardsburg High School Marching Band. Fans, we will now present the award for Outstanding Visual Performance. This award has been generously sponsored by Phantom Regiment Drum and Bugle Corps. Here to present the award is Executive Board Treasurer of Phantom Regiment, Kelly Coulaire. Tonight, the award for Outstanding Visual Performance in Flight 4 is presented to the Lakeshore High School Marching Band. Fans, the fourth place trophy has been sponsored by the Lions of Michigan All-State Band. Here to present the trophy is Chairman Dwayne Comerford. In fourth place, with a score of 82.8, the Spring Lake High School Marching Band. And now, fans, we will now present the award for Outstanding General Effect. This award has been generously sponsored by Davenport University. Here to present the award is Director of Athletic Bands for Davenport University, Will Gordillo. Tonight, the award for Outstanding General Effect in Flight 4 is presented to the Lakeshore High School Marching Band. And now we move on with our Flight 4 medalists. The third place trophy has been sponsored today by Quinlan and Fabish Music. Here to present the trophy is Music Education Sales Specialist, Rick Gordillo. Also, fans, the bronze medals have been sponsored by Orifice Limited. Here to present the bronze medals is President Jamin Van Dam. In third place and receiving the bronze medal with a score of 84.4, the Ferndale High School Marching Band. Fans, the second place trophy has been generously sponsored by Meyer Music. Here to present the second place trophy is Director of School Services for Meyer Music, Ron Good. And also, fans, the silver medals have been sponsored by Music for All. Here to present the silver medals is Bands of America representative Phil Tanner. In second place and receiving the silver medal with a score of 85.3, the Plainwell High School Marching Band. Fans, the state champion trophy has been generously sponsored by Conselmer, the championship banner by Marshall Music, and the gold medals by Sheldon Cleaners. And now, fans, presenting your 2025 MCBA Flight 4 state champions, receiving the gold medal with a score of 90.4, the Lakeshore High School Marching Band. And fans, let's hear it again for all of our competing groups for the 2025 MCBA Flight 4 State Championship Finals. Fans, this concludes the Flight 4 award ceremony. Please take this opportunity to congratulate each other on a job well done. Drum majors, you are dismissed. Fans, we thank you for joining us for the 2025 Michigan Competing Band Association Flight 4 State Championship Finals. For complete scoring of today's events, be sure to visit our website at themcba.org. And mark it on your calendar tonight, because you'll want to be right back here at Ford Field next year on November 7th, 2026 for the 46th Annual MCBA State Championship Finals. Fans, we thank you all once again for joining us here at Ford Field for the MCBA State Championships. Until next time, for all of us here at the MCBA, my name is Brad Bell. Thank you, and good night.